So in your homework, first question is find a relative frequency of grade column. In dataset 1. So this is your dataset 1. So this is your grade column. So we are going to find relative frequencies. So first go to analyze, then go to descriptive statistics. Under that, go to frequencies. So select your variable, which is grade, using this arrow. So now variable is selected, and then we need this display frequency table. So check this table, check this box here, and then click OK. So in this case, so you will see your normal frequencies as your first column, and the second column, which is percent column, shows your relative frequencies as a percentage. So you can copy this table, right click, copy, and then you can copy this into your Word document like this. So, and then we have to draw a bar graph for this grade column. So go to graphs, chart builder, click OK here, and then we need a bar graph. So select bar and select this first simple bar graph. So you can drag and drop into your preview window like this. And then as your x-axis, select your variable, which is grade. So you can simply drag and drop over here. So now everything is set, then click OK. So in your output window, you will see your simple bar graph for your grades. And then we need to draw a pie chart for this grade. Again, go to graphs, chart builder, and then click OK. So before you select anything, please reset this. So here you have reset button. So I'm going to reset, and then I'm going to select pie over here, pie chart, and this is your simple pie chart. So you can drag your pie chart over here and drop it. And slice by, I need slice by grades. So I'm going to drag and drop it over here. So everything is set, and then click OK. So in your output window, you will see your pie chart according to your grades. And now first question is finished. And the second question is find mean, median, mode, standard deviation of per pupil variable. Per pupil. So this is your per pupil variable. And to find mean, median, mode, standard deviation, go to analyze, descriptive statistics. Under that, go to frequencies. I'm going to remove this grade variable from variable box, and I'm going to select my new variable per pupil. And then go to statistics. So check what you need here. I need mean, median, mode, and standard deviation. And then click continue. So in this case, we don't need this frequency table, so please uncheck. And then click OK. So this is the output. Mean, median, mode, standard deviation. So copy this table into your Word document. So that is second question. And then third question, assuming the data are bell-shaped, count how many observations between two standard deviation of the mean of the median column in dataset 2. So I need dataset 2. I'm going to open that. So the column is median. This is the column. First, we need to calculate mean and standard deviation of this column. So go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, then go to Frequencies, and select your variable, which is median, and then go to Statistics. So I'm going to select mean and standard deviation, and then click Continue, and uncheck this display frequency table. We don't need that table. And then click OK. So this is the output. So you can see mean and standard deviation like this. So we need to count how many observations between two standard deviation of the mean. So this is how we calculate that one. So we have mean and standard deviation, and we need to calculate all the values in between mu minus 2 sigma and mu plus 2 sigma. So you have to calculate mu plus 2 sigma, which is like this, and also mu minus 2 sigma. And then we need to count the values in between those two numbers. So this is how we calculate, how we count the numbers. So first you go to transform, then go to count values with cases. So this is going to create a new column in your data view. So I'm going to give a name, count median, and target also count median. And so as your variable, select median like this. And then go to define values. Under define values, go to range. So here you go, here give your lowest and the highest values that we calculated before, which is 53,865.382, and then 88.698. And then click add over here, and you will see values to count like this, and then click continue. Now everything is okay, click OK. Now you will see a new column in this case like this, count median column with ones and zeros. So ones indicate the values in between those two numbers. See, if you look at the median column, and all the ones for the values in between those numbers. But if you see zeros assigned for the numbers which is outside of your range. So this value is outside of your range, right? Okay, so you need to count all the ones in these columns, but I think it is easy if you count zeros first and then subtract number of zeros from the total, which is total is 51, right? You have 51 data. So let's see how many zeros over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, only 4 zeros. So you subtract 4 from 51, that gives you 47. So the number of values in between these two values is 47 data values in your data set. Now we are going to question number 4. Consider data set 2, and then X variable is reading score, which is your independent variable, and Y value is math score, which is dependent variable. And so this is my reading column and this is math column. So you are going to get regression line. So first go to analyze and regression. So select linear. As my dependent variable, we have to select math, right? Y variable is the dependent variable. And as the independent variable, my X is reading variable. So I'm going to select reading like this. And so then click OK. So in your output window, you will get 4 tables like this, but you have to look at this coefficient tables only. If you look at this table, so you need to identify what is the intercept and the slope of your regression, linear regression line. So constant is constant, this one, 7.362 is your intercept and 0.992 is your slope. So regression line equation is like this: y equals ax plus b, and b is your intercept, a is your slope. So we saw that intercept value is 7.362 in our SPSS output, and your slope is 0.992. So you need to write down your linear regression line like this: y equals 0.992 times x plus 7.362. And then we have to predict math score when x equals 590. So you can just substitute 590 as your x value in your regression line equation, and then calculate this value like this, and you will get 592.642 as your math score corresponds to your x value 590. And that is question number 4. And the last question, question number 5, is find Q1, Q2, Q3, and 80th percentile of population column in dataset 2. Now we have to look at the population column in dataset 2. This one. We are going to calculate 3 quartiles and 18 percentiles. So go to analyze, descriptive statistics, frequencies. You have to select your correspondence variable, which is population. I'm going to select population now, and then go to statistics. So I'm going to uncheck these boxes because I don't need those things. I only need quartiles. So quartiles gives you Q1, Q2, Q3. And for the percentiles, so check this box, percentiles, and give 80% over here and click add. And now everything is okay. And then click continue. So make sure to uncheck this display frequency tables So uncheck this, we don't need these tables. And then click OK. Okay, this is the output table. So 25th percentile is your Q1, 50 percentile is your Q2, 75 percentile is your Q3, and 80th percentile is like this. So copy and paste these tables into your Word document. So that's all. I think this would help you to do your homework.